This is my recap over the book, God is Able. I've only finished this first 17 pages, which is called Tell Me chapter. And in this chapter, Priscilla Shirer talks about some challenges, even some challenges that she's endured with starting her ministry and getting started. She has a couple of situations and a couple of stories and so on. And just talks about how, we lose faith and, how we all have that problem. And even though she is she has her ministry and she even endures challenges. We all are not exempt from enduring challenges. Just because, we may be a pastor or someone who's seasoned, what I call a seasoned saint, we all still endure challenges. So again, on this last page, 17, she has a little spot for you to write. And she wants to know, she's asking you a question, is what brought you to her book? And so what I answered is that I want to be inspired. I want to be closer to God. I've already read Fervent. I'm all over Fervent. It is one of my favorites. It changed my life. I want to increase my faith in God. I want to minister God's word. And I want to have a strong passion for God. And I want, to rebuild my faith and belief that God is able. And God really is able. And, we go to church so often and we hear the preacher shout, won't he do it? Yeah, he'll do it. Won't he do it? But do we really believe God will do it? Or is that something we just, we're just saying? Do we really have the faith to believe that God will do it? And, Miss Priscilla Shirer is an awesome conference speaker. I mean, these books are awesome. She's ministering to you through the books. I feel the anointment when I'm reading these books. And she's using 3 situations. The one situation that I like that she used is that one of her church members' husband had left her and decided he didn't want the relationship anymore. And she goes on to talk about how this woman stayed faithful in prayer for 5 years and prayed for 5 years. And her husband came back and they were remarried. And so, I don't know many people that would have the faith to pray for something for 5 years. And it's just interesting little scenarios and little situations and uses us. And little do we know, our life is a ministry. And we have someone to minister to each and every day. And I'm going to leave you with this thought. This is something that Priscilla said in her book. And I love this. She says, just because God can doesn't mean he will. But just because he hasn't doesn't mean he won't. The bottom line is that God is able. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Thank you for this recap. Like I said, it's just the first 17 pages of Tell Me. And I'll be back to do another final recap when I finish the whole book. Thank you.